You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True, true. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sneaky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
That face is not known for her gentle manner and care. We do hope to have word soon. We were serving on a package.
What are you looking at, half-breed? You not understand English, that it?
There was a peer in such blandishments. That men of greater...
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
Yes, I saw that on my way through Hartford. Terrible fire. It's incredible any part of...
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
It is important, not...
Well, used to be.
No, I haven't ventured up that far yet. The Ohio...
Mason Weems?
Could be.
If not, I may...
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me. There are might on the party side.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules? No. Must be a fancy French contraption with all the silver chasing. Plain old rattler will do for me anytime.
I have been hard working on my English. It is making it...
Don't did he? Well, we always knew he had the talent. Wonderfully found it. He'd obviously polished up. What went wrong with that Irish monks? I'd heard wedding bells might soon be sung, but it comes to this. Oh, while we're on the subject, did you meet with success in your hunt for a new assistant? If not, I may put forward my nephew. A good, earnest boy and bright.
You'd have a hard time getting through to that. About as much sense as the fish believe as this.
Well, actually, it's the Cennetin next door.
Don't remind me. A pox on all who think bathing in winter is helpful. A pox on all who bathe in at the old plow. John and Robert were both attend, so the whole plan. Present too.
Will you take the forest march?
No, I haven't ventured up that far yet. The Ohio country is still a somewhat savage locale for the gentrified likes of me. Excellent leather. He learned his craft from a Spaniard, of all things. What a Spaniard was doing in the colonies back then is anybody's guess. Well, we always knew he had the talent. Wonderfully found the gumption to go through with it. Do wish him happiness. No. At the old plow. John and Robert were both attended, so the whole plan if be present too. Something, well, so to say, but I chance itself was not left. He was not great leaders.
There's nothing more to say. When I first came here, the old house was full of many visitors, but since the children has gone out,
He tends to take a sort of view of anyone who gets supposed. His sister's still his little age.
I think he will join us for the hunting on Saturday. He must finish his business for the major before, but he thinks Friday he will be done.
It was well obvious. Would have been a pretty...
He would take the forest mushrooms and drop them in a big hot jar. Then Opa would pour in a special mixture with wild herbs and garlic.
I'd like to see proof of such a thing.
Fowling. Well, I suppose there's plenty of quail in that part of the bush. Damnably inconvenient.
It'll never happen.
Oh, man. The ale that the dragon is tending towards water these days. Not the same since old Fletcher passed. Say, what was the mild of the lion?
Yes, we did. Large, scholastic, and pergolating. So rare to receive anything these days. Indeed. I relinquished the tools of my trade to play the viola on Sunday.
Ah, no.
Did he? Well, we always knew he had the talent. I'm wonderfully found. Don't remind me. A pox on all who's been bathing in winter is helpful. A pox on all who bathe in general, if I'm honest. At the old plow. John and Robert. Wow, excellent leatherwork. He learned his craft from a Spaniard, of all things. What a Spaniard was doing in the colonies back then is anybody's guess.
Well, used to be. But to be protected. So as to ensure
Something a philosopher said.
I read some of her works, remarkable indeed. It forces one to reconsider all.
I think it has to do with the little ones that eat the wood. We used to see that in the pine trees back home.
Well, so to say, I chanced upon a shot myself who was not left.
I think he will join us for the hunting on Saturday. He must finish his business for the major before.
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
He's a muck.
Oh, while we're on the subject, whatever went wrong with that?
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I am an honest man.
plain old rattler will do for me anytime.
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor and not only pissed himself, but demolished the pub's pea-house bench. An absolute savage, that man.
Something about the loss of myself seems not so bloody high in the air. So I mean, something a pugilist made plain my point upon his person.
I think it has to do with the beetle. They did one that eats the wood.
Did he? Well, we always knew he had the talent. Wonderful young adoption to go through with it. Never wish him I could still
Well, actually, it's the Cennetin.
No, I haven't ventured up that far yet. The Ohio country is still...
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
Oh, nay, not that great tells. Like a scalp at else that face. And her sister's there forever. And Tom she still owes me his blood.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
It's incredible any part of the old hall remains.
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
Don't remind me.
You're serious, aren't you?
Did he? Well,
Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
I read some of her works, remarkable indeed. It forces one to reconsider all previous. Listen to the modern one.
Well, you can take the wise
All right, scoundrels, back in your cells!
Not so arrogant. Kinder to everyone. Perhaps more talented, gentle.
You crave my attention. I'm your humble servant. I hear.
Ah, yeah. I do need him.
Ah, nay, not that great tell.
This key is useless.
And her sister's there forever. And Tumsy for brains as well.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Damnably inconvenient to carry around one's belt.
I think he will join us for the hunting on Saturday. He must finish his nature. But his Friday, he will be done.
Ah, yeah. I do.
So, what went wrong with that little Irish mox about I'd heard wedding bells might...
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Yes, I see. Fowling piece, is it? Well, I suppose there's plenty of quail in that part of the bush.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible...
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Not worth the effort.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
Bye now!
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going-away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop Hickey. Go!